What up, intraneters?
Hey, friends.
All right, so we're at a very contentious point right here. It's a very serious issue, and me and Allison are disagreeing heavily, and it's causing a big divide in our home, and we wanted to share this with you guys. How could you possibly not like the Lion King movie?
I was really disappointed in it. I really preferred the cartoon, and if anybody knows me, I've always been a Beyoncé fan, but she didn't really have much of a role. I mean, she had Nala, but Nala was in the thing a total of maybe 30 minutes in the movie.
This is what I will say.
And it was like...
I think the movie was fantastic.
The fact that...
There were some scenes that I think Allison wanted to cry, and she didn't. And she's not going to admit it, but I know, like always, when Mufasa dies, she wanted to cry a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but I just feel like it was weird, like the whole live action and them singing and all of that. Like, we live in where there's a lot of like deer and animals around, so it was like weird that they start singing Hakuna Matata. Like the cartoon made sense, right? That
because it's
fictional
not real.
characters.
So Allison's issue is that it was too real without being real. Like, so it was so real that the animals should not have been talking. That's her thing. Cartoons, it makes sense. They can talk. They're cartoons. But the animals look so real, they shouldn't have been talking.
And then they
I think the whole thing was cool. I think they missed out on some important parts of the movie that I think were necessary.
Wasn't the way... It felt so... Like, it felt like the storyline was short. Like, when I think about the cartoon itself, I'm like...
It felt deep?
Yeah, it felt like a whole, like, deep movie. Like, yeah. This felt... Maybe because it was live, there was so many things to pay attention to. It felt like a National Geographic episode of something. That's what it felt like. Like,
I'll tell you what was cool.
Serengeti.
You know,
that's
in
on
retrospect,
Netflix.
Now that I think about it, in retrospect, so the whole thing with the fur.
Oh my god!
And you know what though?
Yourself.
If you
Whoever
think about
did with the fur, with the shit in the giraffe, like who the fuck?
Yeah, but there was a point.
I know. The
now that I think
life.
about it, it's the circle of life.
Yeah,
you know,
like the dung.
Not just it's not just the round shit. It was the whole process. It went through he was sad and it got caught on the branch, and then the giraffe fell in the water, and the giraffe ate it, and the giraffe pooped it.
And then Rafiki
the dung
smells the
moved
shit.
it, and then Rafiki got it. No, then the birds get it for the nest. You know,
and
it was
he
the
gets
whole.
Rid of it
I think it was a great movie. I like. Did you like the movie, Jayla?
But it was the beetle who caught it, by the way?
Dung beetle.
The dung beetle.
That's what it's called, a dung beetle.
Whatever. But
yeah.
It was
but what did you think of the movie?
I liked it. It was alright. I watched it from the inside of my eyelid, but
oh, she didn't see the movie. You and your brother
but the cartoon to me was just so much more fun, and
it was a great movie.
It was cool. I don't know about the great thing, and like the whole time I'm looking at Nala, all I could see is like Beyonce's pretty face. It's the weirdest thing ever. You know, it makes me feel like that movie, you know, she was in Obsession, where she's like, what do you mean? I have to go and save whatever and kick someone's ass. But I don't know, I just found it, I'm so disappointed. I actually liked the Aladdin because it made sense, singing humans, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and bet.
Mulan's next.
Mulan's people, though, right? Mulan, there's humans in there, so it makes sense.
And they don't have the dragon in it, though. Which was like my favorite character in the whole movie.
Well, they don't have the dragon because it's weird that there's this talking dragon that's alive.
It's Eddie Murphy.
Okay. Well, anyways, I didn't enjoy it that much.
So would you let's say out of 5, what would you give it?
Out of 5?
Yeah, out of a 5, what would you give it?
2.2.
What? Yeah. Are you serious?
I felt it lost the whole tone of the movie. Like the whole movie was lost.
The circle of life. I think it was a great movie. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. Maybe even 4.5.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you're a cynic. What movie would you give 5 stars to?
The Last Knights.
Oh, but that's a whole different realm of
Aladdin
movie.
was amazingly fun with Will Smith, like the whole thing. Like it felt like Aladdin.
You're right. I'll give
it felt like Aladdin.
Aladdin gets 5.5 stars out of
it felt like
but they went off on a tangent too. They added parts that weren't in the movie, like
the genie getting with the girl.
Just a whole bunch of different bits and pieces.
Will Smith had to have a little boo thing.
Oh my god!
But you know.
Peace.